Welcome, wonderful Capricorn. This is your June 2022 Astro/Tarot reading. I already pre-shuffled the overall energy for you, so we're going to start off with that and the finances part of the reading, which we're going to clarify with some tarot and astrology cards as well. After that, we're moving on to the love part of the reading. And lastly, I'm going to answer a specific question of yours and give you guidance with this beautiful deck here. So before we get started, let's take a minute to get grounded. So please take a deep breath and relax your body. Now imagine yourself in a big bubble of white light. Allow yourself to feel it transmuting all the negative energy into positive. Please take a deep breath and relax your body. Now imagine having big roots like a tree. Let your roots grow as deep as they can into earth. Allow yourself to feel as one with Mother Earth. Please take a deep breath and relax your body. Now feel the connection with your higher self, your angels and archangels. Allow them to help you every step of the way and set the intention now to have a beautiful month. Thank you, wonderful Capricorn. Let's dive right in. We're starting off with the 10 of Earth, which would be the 10 of Pentacles. Then we have Insight with Peach Selenite here and the Universal Chakra. Beautiful card. I love the colors on this deck. Then we have Pratyahara, I guess that's how you say it. And we have the Sun. Alrighty then. Okay, since we have the Sun here and this Universal Chakra and this card here, Pratyahara, I'm guided to say that this is connected to the full moon that is happening in your 12th house, because in the 12th house we actually get this connection to the Universal Chakra and an insight. Okay, so this full moon in the 12th house will shed a light and give you insight on some hidden thing, maybe some hidden information that you needed for your work. Here we have 10 of Pentacles, maybe something that you needed to complete finally, some project of yours or something that you're working on within your company as well. So maybe there was a missing piece to the puzzle that is being revealed to you now in the month of June. Okay, and this also can bring you some good karma as well. We have here again the 10 of Earth, which is reaping the rewards of your hard work. So maybe something that you put a lot of effort in past life or in past as well are coming now for getting you the rewards, or maybe to revising an old project. Okay, something that you have put a lot of effort in the past but released it because of some circumstances perhaps. And it looks now with this card here that you have released some of the unnecessary things that are distracting you from the things that are important to you. Sorry. So my throat chakra. Okay, so it might be something communication wise. Maybe you cut off communication with some people who you don't think they are no longer beneficial for your life. Perhaps they're toxic or something like that. We did have eclipses in the month of May, so and that was in right in your 11th house, if I'm right. Yeah, in Scorpio, in your 11th house. Yeah, so you might have cut off communication with some friends of a friend or some kind of group, and I have more time to invest in your projects, invest in whatever it is that you want to manifest in this world. Okay, so I'm guided for this past life thing again, to tell you, like, we do have a lot of talents coming into this earth as well, and we're not even aware of most of those. So 12th house is hidden talents. So you might tap into your hidden talent in the month of June, suddenly have this epiphany, you know, that you actually know how to do something without actually putting a lot of time and effort into it in this lifetime. Okay, it might be something that you know you're just naturally gifted at, but it's probably something you have been working hard on in some of your past life as well. Okay, so that's the full moon in the 12th house. And for those of you who are looking for a new job, this also is a good energy. Also, you might get a job involving something that you have talents for, or you had talents for, that you created in the past, where you were young, or in the past life as well. We do have the new moon in your 7th house, conjuncting Lilith as well. So this work might be a bit darker in nature, but without darkness there is no light, is it? Okay. And maybe if it's something psychological, I'm guided to psychology because of Lilith. It might be like something to get people at the point where you are. You might have like been through the dark night of the soul. I mean, for surely you must have been, the Pluto was transiting your sign for years now, meaning it has made a conjunction to your sun sign, or it is as we're speaking. So Pluto bring this purging, this dark night of the soul, after which we can see the light more clearly. We can see the light for what it truly is. And we can actually be the guiding light to other people who have not yet purged, who have not yet seen the light, or who have not yet connected to the divine wisdom here. So you can be the lighting guide. I see a lot of here crown chakra activity and meditations. If you're meditating, that's a great thing. Keep on doing that. And I think it will help you bring this downloads, because 12th house is a house of meditation and connecting to the divine inspiration as well, okay, with this universal chakra. Connecting to the universe wisdom and let it inspire you. Always know that you're supported. You're not doing anything on your own. You can always ask for assistance from your higher self, from your angels. Just like I'm not here alone presenting you with this reading. If I thought that I was here alone giving you this reading, I would probably have some kind of wall, but it's not just me. I'm connecting myself to the higher wisdoms, and I'm being guided to channel this reading, and how am I channeling it, and the information that I'm given, okay? So that's what you also need to understand in your project as well. Allow for divine wisdom. And that also calls maybe for Capricorns to slow down a bit, because the full moon in your 12th house might require you to rest a bit more. And it's also a promise of this divine inspiration coming to you when you are resting. You will hardly get an idea if you're stressed out and if you're just working. It doesn't work like that. You can connect to the divine wisdom and guidance and get the inspiration you need when you are resting. Just think about it. Most of the creative ideas that we get is when we're resting, when we're going to sleep, or when we're on some trip in the nature and you get a spark of so if you need to generate some kind of idea, I would go within, I would go to nature, I would rest a while. 12th house is also about resting, maybe taking a bath, enjoying the candlelight, and just letting your mind roam until you get that completion of the idea. All right, let's clarify a bit with the tarot now. As I shuffle, I would like to invite you that you please comment down below what kind of content would you like me to create for you. Besides these monthly readings that I do, we also do pick a card. So if you want to see some kind of pick a card, you can comment down below. But mostly I'm interested, how are you resonating with the content? Is it helping you along your journey? Because that's my main goal here. All right. We have here the Page of Wands coming neither reverse or upright. So for some of you, you have some kind of passionate idea, or which are kind of, what is this? Nothing is coming either upright or reverse. Okay, so maybe we have two types of people here. Maybe we have high vibrational Capricorns and a bit more lower vibrational Capricorns. So what does that even mean, lower or higher vibration? Because you can look everything on this earth from it. Okay, so for those of you who are still kind of stuck in the lower vibrations, that means you are probably stuck in some kind of lower emotions that are keeping you down and not allowing you to surface up to this inspiration that is promised for you. So maybe this will help. So if you're tied to any remorse, anything that's stopping you from passion in any sort of way, so it might be grief, it might be remorse, it might be feeling guilty, it might be feeling, not being able to forgive yourself or something along those lines. All of those emotions are actually keeping you lower in vibrations. There is a versatile vibrations and frequencies that you can have this experience on earth. And I think some of you are high vibing, you understand this concept. Maybe if you have heard, there is a book called Power versus Force, and inside you have the scales of consciousness, and you will find where they resonate depending on the emotions you like to indulge in the most, and those, you know, indulge in. Sometimes the emotions can be painful, but we are called to transmute them in order to, you know, to surrender to joy. And unfortunately, that ain't an easy job for most of the people, because most of the people are still kind of vibrating on the lower levels of consciousness and frequencies, for that matter. So what you can do is actually surround yourself with the good vibe people who support your energy, because here we have like two persons enjoying themselves, and here we have two persons lovingly looking at each other. So I think people can help you along your journey, because I think when you're alone, for some of you, you're giving way to this negative thoughts of either thoughts or behaviors. So I think you should surround yourself with like-minded people, that you should surround. I mean, if you have let go of some people in May, because we did have this eclipse in the 11th house of yours, maybe it's time that you kind of join groups who are like-minded. If you like this type of readings, you can join like Facebook groups of the things that you're interested in and that you enjoy, and just remove some of the old things that you are not enjoying anymore and that you no longer vibe with, that you no longer resonated with. Okay, it's important to replace things with new things. That way the process and transformation is much easier, and you don't need to dwell in these emotions of loss or waiting around for something to happen. You can take the wheel and you can put yourself in these new situations here. Okay, let me just clarify a bit more with these cards. But if this is relating also to your job, because it is a finances part of the reading, we do have here collaboration would be a good thing to do for you. We have two people, so either we have like something with 4 people that you can do together, because here we have 4 wands, or you can do something with your partner or like a best friend or something along those lines, somebody that you have similar interests in. You know, if you want to do some project of yours, maybe you need to kind of recruit more people in order to do that. Maybe they have a like set of skills which you don't have. So maybe your project, if you have any creative project, would be done much faster if you collaborate with people who have other skills that you are missing, and vice versa. You know, it's a two-way street here, so you're both helping each other. Okay, all right, let's clarify a bit with house 12. Again is coming in the house 12, clarifying that this is all connected to this full moon in your 12th house that is happening. When is it happening? It's happening on the 14th of June. 14th of June, we have the full moon. So then you could be completing something and deciding how to work on this project of yours, or you could be like getting a new job as well, because the sun is in your 6th house of daily tasks and work as well. Okay, so if you're looking for a new job, that's good. Then we have the Capricorn energy, and that is you, and that is again the Pluto that I have discussed, you know, transforming your personal power and the way to apply it. And transforming your whole life basically with Pluto being in Capricorn. Your sun, you know, your self-expression, your ego has been transformed during the last few years, or is being transformed now as well. And I know it's hard. I had it like opposing my sun too, so I understand. But exactly, you know, it's dark as just before the dawn. So if some of you are still having Pluto on your sun, just be brave. It's actually a metamorphosis. You're kind of turning into a butterfly. Okay, you have been caterpillar until the Pluto came on your sun, and then you are a butterfly when it's done with your transit. So what you can do here, we have sextile. You can actually put the effort, Okay, you can actually focus on Venus and on the Sun, and focus on the bright side while Pluto is doing its thing. Okay, so Venus and the Sun are transiting. Well, Venus is in your 5th house and Sun is in your 6th house again, coming underneath the Sun, which is the most happiest card of them all. Okay, so this month, the June, might start off a little bit wishy-washy, maybe not being sure of your direction, but by the end of the month, or like from mid-month onwards, you're knowing exactly where you're going, and you have the life force to do it. The Sun is the life force, self-express and embody the truth. So if you're kind of hiding, you know, if you need to express your light, maybe it's time to get out of shadows, dear Capricorn, and to actually share your light with the world. I think you have some talents and some gifts that can really help raise this world to the higher vibration as well. And I think it's time you start utilizing those. We do have Venus transiting your 5th house. So any creative projects might go extremely well in the month of June. Venus is a very beautiful planet and is going to make a conjunction to Uranus on the 12th of June. So if you're an artist and you need some kind of spark of an idea of where to take this new direction, there might be a download coming to you on the 12th of June. Also, we have it trining Pluto in your sign in Capricorn on the 22nd of June. On the 22nd, we have the trine. So those are like some really 2 good days to focus your creative energy into your project, okay? So definitely use the 12th of June and 22nd of June to infuse the energy into any kind of creative project that you have, since Venus is in your 5th house of creative project and creativity. All right, let's move on to the love part of the reading. Good luck with this energies, dear Capricorn. Always you try to utilize it. Don't be like waiting to see what's going to happen. Always try to utilize the energy that is coming to you. That's actually the point of these readings, you know, to understand the energy that's coming to you so that you can utilize it to your benefit, you know. Okay, all right, so let's move along to the love part of the reading. We have Adelita of Air, and then we have the truth behind illusions. Sorry about my throat chakra. It's always a reminder to be honest, and in this case with your partner if you have any, or if you're meeting somebody new. And funny enough, we have the truth behind illusions when my throat chakra got a bit choked. So the truth behind illusions, it's like a courting card, you know, when you're meeting somebody new and when you're trying to put your best face on. But with my throat chakra being blocked as this card got out, it's a reminder perhaps not to lie. You know, it doesn't, when you're meeting somebody new, I know you want to bring your best colors out, but if you're not being true to who you are, then you're not going to attract the right people for you, okay? You might attract somebody who are not vibrational matched to, and therefore it's not a good partner for you. So that's why it's important to actually reveal our true colors as well, even if it's a first date, and not to, you know, go over the top with courting and showing something perhaps that you're not, because you want to find somebody who you resonate with. You want to find somebody who will understand you and who will have the same set of values as you, okay? So don't try to pretend something that you're not. There is no point in that. Then we have the card, be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show that you care. And we have eudaimonia. Okay, we have Malachite and we have Uranus here. Uranus, we did mention, is in your 5th house of love and romance, and it's gonna make a conjunction to Venus, like we said, on the 12th of June. So some of you guys might actually, you know, meet somebody new out of the blue. Like I see this arrow and I think of Cupid arrow. Okay, so Venus conjunct Uranus can really bring some surprises, you know. If you're in a relationship, I would not plan a surprise on the 12th of June. I would do it on the 22nd of June when Venus is trining Pluto, and that will give you like more intimacy vibe and stuff like that. And you know, Uranus is quite you know, electric, and it's sudden, so if you bring some sort of surprise on the 12th of June, it might not be quite so well received. Then again, if you know your partner well and you want to surprise them with something beautiful and you understand their nature and what do they love, you can surprise them with something that they love. That's a whole other story. But don't try to force something on them that they do not enjoy, because that will not go really well. And for those of you who are single, those are the days that you can meet somebody new. 12th of June, suddenly out of blue, you might actually find somebody new and just like get a vibe on and enjoy that energy. It comes very rarely, and in your 5th house, you know, it's a once a year, as long as Uranus is staying in your 5th house. And you know, Uranus tends to stay about in one sign for about 7 years. So I guess once a year you have this opportunity to meet somebody really out of the blue and who you get along with well. And also the other day that I would extract would be the 22nd of June, which I already mentioned, when Venus trines Pluto in your sign. That'll be also a great day to meet somebody new. And with this Aldita over here, I'm getting that is somebody you have emotional connection with. And with this card, you know, I think you also have spiritual connection with this card as well. Okay, so those of you who are meeting somebody new, it looks like it's gonna be really nice. Emotional connection and spiritual connection as well. I'm talking about feeling each other's energy, maybe telepathy and stuff like that. Okay. But let's clarify also a bit more with tarot. I did saw the High Priestess for a second. It's in reverse, so again, you need to really trust your guidance on whatever is going on in your love life, and trust your gut feeling. And this Malachite here can help you kind of release any old baggage that you have stored in your heart chakra. It's green as your heart chakra is as well. So Malachite is a great stone to help you open your heart if you have been feeling blocked in some kind of way. We do have the Two of Swords, or maybe you think you don't see clearly the path ahead of you or where you're going. Malachite will help you kind of clear the baggage and release this Two of Pentacles energy, like not sure where to go, what to invest your energy in, and therefore like doing multiple stuff. Yes, Ten of Swords in reverse. You do have some healing to do, Capricorn, but it's being done. The Ten of Swords here is in reverse. So I think Malachite can really help you release at least 3 of the problems related to your heart chakra, because that's how many cards we got. Like flying, flipping around, as I talked about that. All right, let's see. What else do we have here? We have 3 of Pentacles, the Magician in reverse. Funnily enough, it came out again, the Two of Swords, Page of Swords, and the 5 of Cups. Okay. Let's clarify. Yes, definitely there's something here that has been going on that you need to release from the past. Aquarius. It might be a person who is Aquarius that you had a relationship with. Again, Uranus. Double time we have. I think you had, yeah, 2 Suns and 2 Uranus cards as well. Radical change, says. Okay, yeah, Uranus can really definitely bring you radical change in your love life. And you can use that energy, of course, now that you know that it's coming. It's coming on the 12th of June. So if you want to change something in your love life, your status or the status of the relationship that you're in, 12th of June might be the day where you will communicate your dissatisfaction. If you're not satisfied with anything that is happening in your love life, communication is the key here. Okay, with the House of 3, it's definitely time to talk to your partner if you are unhappy about any part of this relationship. Okay, if there's something that is making you emotionally unfulfilled, and but you still love this partner, it's time to communicate with this partner. And it's also time to work on your heart chakra. If this is something caused with mistrust or something that was in a past relationship that has kind of got you out of your power. Yeah, it might be some power struggle that was happening in your past relationship, and maybe you have some baggage that you need to release. I think this is subconscious energy. I think that you don't even know that you're actually blocking yourself from success in love, because there is something from the past here that has gotten you out of your power. You know, there might have been some kind of person which misused either your trust or your energy, and therefore it got you to wear this like kind of heart wall. It's here with the eyes, but I don't think I think it's your heart. I think it's your heart that doesn't really like see very well. And now you have this information and you can actually move forward, because the North Node is also about moving forward and what we're destined to have. So I think you're destined to have love. We all are, but we need to know how to navigate our heart's chambers and to heal parts that needs to be healing. And in order to actually attract a higher vibrational partner or somebody who is a good match for you, we need to release the baggage from the past. We can't drag it along. So maybe if you have some old stuff from your partner, some gifts or something with this person who took away your power, I would get rid of all the stuff that has been reminding you of him, and reminding you, or maybe you did this to somebody else as well. And therefore now, you know, we all go from ourselves. You know, if you are a person who has been unfaithful, perhaps in a relationship, you come into a relationship assuming that the other person would be the same. But that's not really how it goes. But we tend to mirror the stuff that we do. Okay, so if you did something in the past in a relationship that was not moral or in along those lines, you get into a new relationship and you think that person will do the same, but that person is not the same person as you are. Okay, and if you're ready, like to go to have a real committed serious relationship, you need to let go of these things that you have done or that have been done to you, and to understand the meaning of the partnership. Okay, the meaning of the partnership here, because I'm seeing like two people with a child here, although it's like all grown-ups there. And it's to help each other, to have each other back, okay, to trust and believe in one another. Okay, so I hope you can use this Uranus energy in your 5th house to kind of release some old baggage from your heart chakra. Okay, so that's on the 12th of June. And I would also use this full moon as well. Okay, this full moon, if you're doing any rituals, maybe try to look into like how to work with moon's energy, and maybe you can release something with this full moon in your 12th house, because that's also karma. So you can perhaps release some karma, okay, through meditation or through maybe working with other people, healers, shamans, energy workers. You know, they can help if you don't know how to fix this yourself. Okay, all right, so let's move on to the last part of the reading. Okay, I hope that you utilize this energy well, because it will give you this beautiful new beginning with your heart chakra being cleared, and being able then to attract more like-minded people. Okay, so last part of the reading, try to think of one question only, so that we have a straight answer from the book that I'm gonna read to you. Okay, perfect. I think we have one. Yes. Okay, we have the White Raven Spirit. Trust in the magic, and it came in reverse. So I don't think some of you believe that this can be fixed or that other people can help, but they can help. Okay, sometimes we keep like trapped emotions in our heart and in our body as well. It might not even come from you. It might be some ancestral thing that you're dragging in your lifetime. It might be something that you have created yourself. But you know, if you have like emotions trapped in your body, they're kind of recreating the same situation and the experiences all over and over again. And if you don't know how to get rid of those, maybe look for a person who can remove some of the trapped energies, either ancestral healing or past life healing, or in this lifetime, if you need like some clearing of the heart wall or anything along those lines. There are really numbers of ways that can help you. But let me read from the book your message here. Okay, so 66, White Raven Spirit in reverse. Okay, so are you being distracted by the illusion of chaotic universe? Deep in your heart, you know the world is full of magic, and the White Raven has appeared to remind you that the ways of the world can cause spiritual amnesia. Stay awake and alert, for Spirit wants you to enjoy the miracles all around you. Remember, you are the evidence of the divine order that can be seen everywhere. Ask for a sign and it shall be yours. Synchronicities happen all the time. So if you are in a time of challenge and feeling cynical, all you need to do is ask for a reminder. White Raven will appear to reassure you that all of this is leading to something better, for magic is in the wind. Okay, so you can ask for anything. You can ask for some repeating number, okay, and to see an animal, and you will see that you will have universe connecting with you and delivering your message. It really ain't that hard, okay, guys? So I'm wishing you all the best with that. So that's all I have for you in this reading, but you can also enjoy the readings I made for your rising sign and your moon sign as well. Thank you for sharing your time with me, wonderful Capricorn. It was a pleasure to read for you. I hope all of this information that I give you will help you along your journey. Use it well. Please comment what kind of videos would you like me to make for you and the impressions of this reading. Like, share, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you know when the pick a card readings are out. And have a beautiful June, guys.